I have used the tip that you're about to see here. I've used it so many times to free up gigabytes of space on my hard drives. And this video actually comes from questions that I get from people quite a bit that say, I know Lightroom creates a PSD or a TIFF if I jump from Lightroom to Photoshop or maybe even to a plugin or whatever. And a lot of times, especially if you've been using Lightroom for a long time, you may have done this on photos that you don't care about anymore. You may have done it and abandoned a photo and just decided you don't like it anymore. Whatever it happens to be, I've gotten asked by a lot of people, how do I find these files and maybe look through so that I can delete them? Okay, and I think once you see this, you'll see how to find these types of files and delete them. But I think once you see how to find the files and the information that's available to you, I think you'll find lots of other ways where you can use it as well. Well, what happens is if you go over here to your folders panel, what you'd have to do, your folders panel is going to show you whatever is inside that one folder as you're looking through Lightroom, right? But what about if you want to see everything inside of Lightroom? In order to search through everything inside of Lightroom, you've got to be in a place where you can see it. So what you do is you come up here to the catalog panel, and this is in the library module. You're going to go down here to all photographs. This basically shows you all photographs that are in your catalog. Every single thing that's in your catalog is going to show up here. Okay. You can see here in the catalog I have open now about 35,000 photos. It's going to show you everything. We have to do that first so that you can search. You got to be able to see everything before you can search through it. So that's how you get to the point to search through it. From there, you're going to go up here to the view menu and go to show filter bar. Now mine is already turned on. It's this little bar right here. It says text attribute metadata. If you don't see it, just go to view show filter bar. Okay. From there, we're going to go under metadata. And then we're going to go over, you're going to see there's a couple of different filters here. What you're going to do is click on any one of them. It's got a few different ones that you can choose. You're going to click on any one of them. And the second one from the top is file type. So what you do is you click on file type and then you scroll through. And so, it could be PSD, it could be TIFF. A lot of this depends on whatever preferences you have set inside of Lightroom for when you leave Lightroom, what is it going to do with the photo? So in this case, I'll just choose PSD. It looks like I have 149 of them. And guys, some of these are really bad. I probably shouldn't even, I don't even want to go there. There's one that's really bad. Here's another one that's this might have been in my really, really bad HDR phase or whatever. I have no idea. All I know is it's really, really bad. So my only saving grace is that it was taken almost 10 years ago, but I don't know how I ever even kind of thought it looked good. Here's another one. Here's another one that's really not good. There's just a lot of really not good stuff here. A lot of PSDs that I've got 2 and 3 versions of. I do a lot of teaching, so that happens. But I think a lot of people fall into this. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to go click on one. And then chances are you don't want to get rid of all of them. But you usually should be able to spot the ones pretty quickly. So you can hold down your command key on the Mac or your control key on the PC. Click on one. Command or control, click on another one, command or control, click on another one, scroll down, and just keep command or control clicking on whatever ones you want to get rid of. All right. And then that selects them. You'll see it looks like here I've got about 5 photos selected. And then all you got to do is just hit the delete key. Lightroom's going to ask you, do you want to remove them from the catalog? You do not. You want to delete them from the disk. That is how you will free up. Guys, literally, depending on how many times you've done this, which if this is an old catalog and you've done this a lot, it literally could be gigabytes and gigabytes of photos that you are able to finally get rid of inside of here. So whether it's PSD or TIFF, I think it's a real good way to go through, get rid of some old stuff that you just know you don't need anymore. Stuff that doesn't necessarily resonate with you anymore at this point. But at the same time, you now know how to search through your entire catalog. It might be file type. It might be based on a lens. It might be any one of the things that you can see inside of here. You can search through your entire catalog and find it. Okay? Guys, do me a real big favor very, very quickly. If you do like these videos, I would just ask if you would just subscribe. So on YouTube, there's a little subscribe button and you can ring the bell to get notifications so you don't miss any. And on Facebook, you can like the page. And then, of course, there is also a notification area where you can make sure you don't miss out on any videos.